And we're back with Mr. Rezapour's demonstration about digital evolution at the speed of light, uh, traffic regulatory. Please welcome him.
عرض سلام و ادب و احترام دارم خدمت همه بزرگواران. خیلی خوشحالم که این فرصت در اختیار بنده قرار داده شده.
Greetings to everyone. I'm very pleased to be on this stage performing for you all. I will move on to my main points as quick as possible. I think one of the main issues that people like me who work in field tech companies or relevant companies have challenge with these days is regulatory problems. And the rules that are currently being made in the field tech, main tech, BNPL, and cryptocurrency areas all have a deterrent point of view rather than a facilitator one. I would like to talk about this for a few minutes. At first, I would like to present a bit of a statistic. The amount of digital trade in global market at 2024 was announced to be more than $6,000 billion, and with a 15% raise in 2025, it reached $7,000 billion. And compared to that, in Iran, we have $51 billion in 2024, and with a good progress in 2025, it reached to nearly $87 billion. Now, in order to explain this clearly, digital trade takes up to nearly 22% of the global market. And compared to that, Iran has only 4%, which is quite a low number, and it shows how much progress we need in this area. There's a lot of variables to be considered in order for us to reach our digital trade, to our GPT trade. There are a couple of issues we need to address here, such as fundraising and inflation rate, uncertainty in the stock market, and the limits we have due to the sanctions that are put on us, and the issues we have in our bank services, and sometimes their resistance towards giving API to fintechs. These are all big challenges, but I think one of the most important challenges we face these days is the regulations. The current rules aren't made to facilitate the businesses for field tech companies. It's mostly for asserting dominance. I think what they're doing is limiting and putting obstacles on the way of field tech companies or other companies who work in BMTL or cryptocurrency, and practically they're stopping them in the name of lowering the risks to zero. I'm not saying we shouldn't have rules or regulation, but I think this process needs to change from a desertive point of view to a facilitating one. The rules need to be combining regulation. It's not linear, and we definitely need to take counsel from people who actually work and need to face these challenges themselves to make regulations for this field. In other words, the best candidate for counseling in this area is the people who actually work in this area. To summarize the points I've discussed here, one of the most important points I mentioned was to change the point of view from a desertive one to a facilitative one. Banks right now have, if I may, an unhealthy competition that makes them be resistant towards giving up the data, even though the real owner of those data are the people, and these people deserve to be considered when making these regulations, so that banks and insurance companies and research facilities and universities have closer interactions with field tech companies. And also state and semi-state financial institutions should support startups more often. Another important issue is the permits. Again, here the rules aren't clear or facilitating. It's either very complicated or deterrent, and it creates a very big obstacle in the field tech company's way. We need to take notes from the successful ventures of international experiences in this area. To summarize it all, we need a full revisions on our old regulations and create more facilitating and clear regulations for the future, and also making the infrastructures for giving data to the field tech companies. Thank you for your attention.